I want to give it a good run. I got a bad taste in my mouth on how I ended the year and how well I was playing, and it's home for me now. And I don't want to leave that life yet.
Guilty as charged. I finally have some new scoop on your favorite lovebirds because they're on the move. Cameras present for a change. After nearly a month of complete radio silence, seriously, it was starting to feel like they got lost in the Bermuda Triangle, Taylor and Travis have finally been spotted in the wild. And no, they weren't sneaking off to some ultra-exclusive celebrity bunker. They were just grabbing a simple dinner in Park City, Utah. Now, normally, their outings are either heavily documented by the paparazzi or mysteriously untraceable, like some sort of celebrity witness protection program. But this time, a sneaky Deuxmoi informant managed to capture video proof, and the internet lost it. The footage? Taylor and Travis casually walking to their car. Groundbreaking, I know. But that didn't stop fans from going into full detective mode. Some speculated they were hitting up Vida Tequila, a popular restaurant in the area, because nothing says healing from a Super Bowl loss like a solid tequila-fueled dinner. Others pointed out that Travis and Jason Kelce love skiing, bringing up that iconic story where Jason accidentally abandoned Kylie at the top of an Aspen mountain, which, honestly, sounds exactly like a Kelsey thing to do. Either way, Swifties were just relieved to see their girl out and about, living her best post-Super Bowl pre-tour mode life. "I love this. No paps, just them living their lives," one fan commented. But wait, there's more! While the Utah sighting was the appetizer, the main course came with Taylor's big announcement. She's receiving the Tour of the Century Award at the iHeartRadio Music Awards. As she should. Now, before you start planning a full viewing party, small catch, she won't be attending in person. Shocker. But fear not, because she's graciously offering an exclusive performance from the Eras Tour opening night to be aired instead. A true giver. And let's not forget, Taylor dominates these awards. She already holds the record for most iHeart trophies ever, 25 and counting. And this year, she's tied with Morgan Wallen for most nominations, 10 to be exact. But not all is rainbows and unicorns in Tavis verse, because Travis is on the receiving end of a clear, harsh warning from an important NFL insider, and it's a good dose of reality check. After months of will he, won't he retirement speculation, Travis has officially confirmed he's sticking around for another season with the Chiefs. Great news for football fans, right? Well, not so fast, because NFL insider Mike Florio just threw a cold bucket of water on Kelsey's plans with a brutally honest take. The big warning? You can't engineer your exit. Florio basically said, "Look, buddy, you don't get to script a fairy tale ending." In other words, just because you have a bad taste in your mouth from the Super Bowl loss doesn't mean you get to come back, win it all, and ride off into the sunset. That's not how the NFL works. And to be fair, he's not wrong. Travis had a noticeable dip in performance last season. Blame age, blame wear and tear, blame the global Taylor Swift tour taking him on cross-continental date nights, but numbers don't lie. Here's the real kicker, though. Florio made it clear that Kelsey could actually be setting himself up for a worse exit. A fate worse than a Super Bowl loss? Yep. According to Florio, if Kelsey isn't careful, he might end up like Tom Brady's final season, a legendary career fizzling out in a wildcard round loss to the Cowboys. Yikes, even saying that hurts. And let's be real, Travis loves the spotlight. He's not just returning for football, he wants the storybook ending, the Hollywood-approved legacy moment. Can you blame him? But in reality, the NFL doesn't do fairy tales. It causes gritty, unpredictable chaos. And the risk? Kelsey could push his body too far, underperform, and end up wishing he had just bowed out gracefully. So is Travis making the right call, or is he about to fumble the perfect exit? Either way, Taylor better start prepping a breakup anthem just in case, because if this season goes south, Kelsey's retirement blues might just turn into chart-topping heartbreak material.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce will get married in 2025.
This is oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm scared.
Why?
To get this wrong.
Why are you scared?
I'm sorry, man.
This come from the heart?
I'm sorry, man.
this is a serious one. It's feeling.
This is serious.
You're feeling this one.
That's my dog.
Yeah, me too.
I gotta tell you, a lot of ladies love Travis Kelce.
Okay. Yeah.
Travis Kelce has loved a lot of ladies.
That's great.
And she's worth about $1 billion.
Aha! Yeah.
Look good, talented, and you're a billionaire?
Come on, yeah. Oh, I hope that happens.
But Taylor Swift's a different animal. She looks good. Mm-hmm. She's incredibly talented.
Aha!
We're going to guess a yes on this one.
Wow, that's what I'm talking about.
That's That's a three-headed monster that's hard to turn down right there. You know what I'm saying?
But while Travis seemingly juggles options for his next move in life, his retired brother Jason, on the other hand, is making big moves career-wise. Look, we all knew Jason Kelce was going to thrive in retirement. I mean, this is the man who basically turned shirtless, beer-chugging football gremlin into an art form. And now, he's cashing in. Jason just landed a major partnership with Kingsford Charcoal, and honestly, it's the most Jason Kelce thing ever. Forget the NFL, this man was born to be the official ambassador of tailgate culture. In his first official post-football campaign, Jason is here to remind us all that just because the season ends doesn't mean the grill stops burning. And honestly, that's a philosophy to live by. His latest ad, which has quickly become a fan favorite, features him standing over a blazing barbecue, flipping meats with the confidence of a man who has conquered both the NFL and backyard cookouts, while strangers throw out increasingly absurd tailgating scenarios. From doubleheaders to musicals, which, by the way, Jason fully sings his way through, the man's enthusiasm is unmatched. At one point, a neighbor asks if he can tailgate someone else's tailgate, and without missing a beat, Jason proudly declares, "Tailgate it all," an energy we should all be bringing into our lives. Fans, of course, are loving it, calling him the king of best commercials and the embodiment of peak dad vibes. But Jason isn't just busy building his grilling empire, he's also shedding his NFL weight and looking noticeably leaner since stepping away from the field. He's already dropped 15 pounds, with a goal of hitting 250 to 260, though he insists he won't get too small. Fans quickly took notice, with some complimenting his new physique and others just hyped to see him thriving in this next phase of life. And honestly, they're right.
Travis Kelce has said he doesn't want to go out the way he went out. He let people down. Not many guys get to say, I went out with a Super Bowl game. You can't engineer your exit. And there's a chance that next year's exit is going to be worse, not better. There's a good chance that Travis Kelce is going to exit after this year with something far less than a Super Bowl loss.
That's not it for Jason, though. Would you believe it that his net worth is even bigger thanks to his post-NFL career? Blows my mind. Jason has officially unlocked the secret to post-retirement success. Make more money than you did while actually playing in the NFL. While Travis might still be raking in football checks, Jason is out here proving that retirement doesn't mean slowing down. It just means making money while wearing fewer pads. During his NFL career, Jason wasn't just good, he was the highest paid center in the league, pulling in $14+ million per year by the time he retired in 2024. But instead of riding off into the sunset, he signed a 3-year, $24 million contract with ESPN to become an analyst, because, obviously, sports media wasn't going to let this guy just disappear. That alone would have been enough to keep him comfortable, but Jason's endorsement game is on fire. From starring alongside Travis and Mama Kelsey in a Campbell soup ad, to partnerships with Old Spice, Tide, and Kingsford Charcoal, Jason is everywhere. And since these endorsement deals are largely private, we can only imagine he's pulling in millions more from them. But the real gold mine? The New Heights podcast. What started as a fun brotherly banter session turned into one of the most successful sports podcasts ever. Even before Travis started dating Taylor, the podcast was growing at 20% per week, but now it's on another level. In 2024, Jason and Travis signed a 3-year, $100 million+ deal with Amazon's Wondery. Yes, $100 million. Speaking of finances, things aren't looking that great for Travis, though, because he himself admitted that financial pressure played a huge role in his retirement decision. Or should I say, lack of. While many assumed Travis's choice to stay in the NFL was all about unfinished business, redemption arcs, and pure love for the game, it turns out cold hard cash had something to do with it too. Yep, despite already being one of the most marketable players in the league, Kelsey openly admitted on his New Heights podcast that financial considerations were a major reason he postponed retirement. Because, let's be real, football pays well, but retirement? That's a whole new financial equation.
Why are you playing another season and make less money than you could make not playing football? Why are you doing this?
That was kind of the one I had to juggle right there. I love playing. I still feel like I could play it at a high level. The biggest thing is that I love playing the game of football.
That's a good reason.
I let my guys down in a lot more moments than I helped them, and possibly at a higher level than I did last year. I don't think it was my best outing. You know how accountable I was for the people around me, and I love so many people in Kansas City, both in that facility. I want to give it a good run. I got a bad taste in my mouth on how I ended the year and how well I was playing, and it's home for me now. And you know, I don't want to leave that life yet.
Kelsey's earnings aren't just limited to his Kansas City Chiefs salary. He has lucrative business ventures, TV gigs, and a $100 million podcast deal with Amazon alongside brother Jason that I just mentioned. Oh, and let's not forget his role in Grotesquerie and his upcoming second appearance in Happy Gilmore 2. Basically, the man is a walking investment portfolio. But despite these big money moves, he admitted that choosing between NFL paychecks and long-term financial security was one of the hardest decisions he's had to juggle. Now, don't get it twisted, Travis still loves football. In fact, he flat out said, "I effing love playing football," emphasizing that even if Kansas City had won the Super Bowl, he probably wouldn't have retired. But it's also clear that he's aware of the financial realities of life post-NFL. Unlike some players who step away with generational wealth locked in, Kelsey is making sure his post-football career is stacked with opportunities, which, honestly, smart move considering you're dating a billionaire girlfriend expecting billionaire-level gifts. That said, there's no guarantee that staying another year will end in a fairy tale send-off. There are also whispers suggesting the no-retirement decision kind of hit Taylor like a train. She allegedly wasn't expecting it, focused on planning out her future and growing her family, and is now trying to come to terms with the decision. But if you ask me, along with being one of the most popular stars in the world, Taylor's also the biggest workaholic we know. And so, I personally doubt she has any issues with Travis prioritizing work for now. But remember, Taylor, that body clock waits for none. See you on the next one.